Salty thoughts of Mike Steph, this marks a new beginning. Thanks for supporting a total reinvention. The soul is still here, but the vibe's a little different. Unpredictable, hide the kids and the women. Sports of all sorts, music mixed with living. Rep New York City, but ain't the politician. Always bring the heat, Steph baking in the kitchen. Big shout to y'all, I appreciate the listen. Donnie put the rest, but I'm still in the best. In the word of what I do, all y'all know the rest. I live it, I breathe it, I'm the whole definition. The pinnacle, the ultimate, I'm on a new mission. The salty thoughts of Mike Steph, featuring the one and only Mike Steph, the best in the world of what he does. Tap in. What up, people? What up, people? What up, people? Welcome to a Mother's Day edition of the Salty Thoughts of Mike Steph, featuring the one and only Mike Steph. Best in the world at what he does. Yeah, man. Not only this is a Mother's Day edition of the Salty Thoughts of Mike Steph podcast, this is also episode number 11. Yeah, because I only got 10 fingers, so 11. Or as the tradition goes, episode 11. Yeah, that's 11 in Spanish for all my non-speaking Spanish viewers out there. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I guess I jinxed myself because remember I was saying, yeah, allergies don't bother me. I don't have no problem with allergies. Yeah, F these allergies. I don't know what anybody's dealing with me. Well, guess what? Allergies been bothering me for the last couple of days. So if you keep on hearing that sniffle, yeah, it's not the Rona. It's not a cold. It's allergies. Hey, my daughter's giving me the Jack from The Shining look. She's sneaking behind the thing. She's like, she's known for that. She's what we call a lurker in the family. You want to say hi?
Say hi.
Huh?
I'll say hi.
Yeah, come and say hi. Wish everybody, wish all the mothers out there a happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
See, thank goodness I only have to wish one person happy Mother's Day in this household. Yeah. You never know what to expect on the Salty Thoughts of Mike Steph. But yeah, the allergies are starting to bother me, so I'm going to try to keep the sniffling to minimum because I know, especially if you're listening to the audio version, that's not a great look. It's not a great sound. So yeah. This week is not a good week for me. This is going to be a very, very angst-filled edition for numerous reasons. 1, 2, and 3 all have varying degrees of sadness. Okay. To get the frivolous out the way, the New York Knicks, my New York Knickerbockers, got eliminated this past Friday. Maybe you caught the live late Friday night, but yeah, my New York Knicks got eliminated in 6 games by the Miami Heat in the Eastern Conference semifinals, and I was furious. I was livid. I was enraged. And I had to let things out. I'm way more calmer now. So I will give y'all the calm version, or should I say the calm conclusion of my Knicks finale, for lack of a better term, because I already borrowed the term post-mortem, so I'm not going to borrow it again. And then later on that night, actually right after I finished recording that live, it was officially the end of the Golden State Warriors season. So I didn't touch on that. Not really. But I did say if the inevitable was going to happen, which ended up happening, I was going to give them, I was going to slice through everything that I've been feeling throughout the season, everything I was feeling throughout the first round matchup, and things that need to be said that a lot of the faithful, I'm sorry, a lot of the faithful either neglect to say or they have their warrior tinted glasses on and they don't want to mess up their political connects. Perhaps. Guess what? Mike Steph doesn't have that problem. Not at all. Never have, never will. So I will be touching upon that. And I would definitely have a little antidote at the end concerning Mother's Day. Um, Matter of fact, I'm going to speak on a little bit now. Mother's Day is a bittersweet day for yours truly because number one, I have a wife, and you saw one of my beautiful children a couple minutes ago, and we have 4 children. So, of course, today is a day to celebrate my wife as in being a mother or for being a mother, and just give her space. Try to just make sure that she enjoys this day to her fullest, because even though, to me, and this is my philosophy for Father's Day, don't celebrate me for one day, because Father's Day to me is 365 days a year. I'd rather be celebrated on my birthday, but that's neither here nor there. But Mother's Day, today's all hers. So that's the up. Now the down part is actually this week is kind of twofold, because it just came to my mind just again. I lost my mother 17 years ago. And and probably the insensitive of y'all, some insensitive assholes would probably be like, man, you still getting 17 years? That's a long time. You still dealing with it? You're damn right. I'm dealing with it. I'm dealing with it to the best of my ability. I've dealt with a lot of loss, but it's always a bittersweet day for that. And this year, being the fact that Mother's Day fell on May 14th, and I really do need to stop snimming because I'm even getting annoyed at that. Mother's Day fell on May 14th, and my mother's birthday is May 17th, which is I actually do have a little story concerning my mother's birthday. When I was growing up, my mother had a friend, generous friend, male companion, to say the least, right? And for one reason or another, her friend, who I will call, matter of fact, look, I'm 47. I'm going to be 47 years old, and I'm not ashamed of anything. I'm going to call her friend Uncle Chuck. There's probably only 2 people listening to this right now that knows exactly who Uncle Chuck is. Uncle Chuck was up there in age, right? So somewhere along the lines, he did not realize my mother's birthday was May 17th. He thought my mother's birthday was April 17th. And my mother was like, why am I going to remind him that if he wants to celebrate my birthday a month early, it's not on me to correct him. So in my mother's mind, she had 2 birthdays. She was actually, darn, Mia. Tamia? Oh, darn. That's awkward. Oh, do you know the sign of April 17th? What sign is April 17th? It's not a Taurus.
Taurus.
It is?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. Gemini does not begin until
Well, no, I'm not talking about Geminis.
21st.
I really wasn't caring about Geminis. I was talking about April 17th. April 17th is a Taurus? Yeah, I know. No, you know what? That's so rude of me. The reason I'm poking fun at because my daughter's a Gemini, and that's why she brought Geminis up. Like I really care. But go ahead. Yeah, so April 17th is.
I like how you just reiterated that you don't care about Gemini.
I'm a Leo. I'm the king of the jungle. Go ahead.
Yeah. So pretty much up until the 21st, still Taurus season.
So when does Taurus season start?
I think towards the end of April.
Yeah, so April 17th can't be Taurus, can it?
No, I think that's still Aries.
Ah, okay. So my mother was an Aries / Taurus. No, I was telling them that my mother celebrated her birthday twice because she had a friend that somehow remember her birthday as April 17th. So she used to celebrate her birthday on April 17th with him, but with the rest of the world, her birthday was legitimately May 17th. So she had two birthdays. Huh. Yeah. Go figure. I don't know. But yeah, that's a little inside Mike Steph history. Yeah. So April 17th, May 17th, but May 17th is my mother's birthday. So this week is kind of, I'm kind of a little wishy-washy. A lot of things happened this week. A lot of things. A lot of passings and stuff. But I will not get into that at this time. But yeah. So before I get into everything, once again, let me say this in Spanish and Espanol, Sister Steph. Catch this ditty. Think I wasn't doing my homework on Spanish. Feliz Días de las Madres. Feliz Días de las Madres. Happy Mother's Day. Do you know Mother's Day in Mexico is May 11th every year? It doesn't fluctuate like us, like the second Monday of May. No, it's May 11th every year. That's Mother's Day in Mexico. Yeah, you're learning some Mexican history here on the Salty Thoughts and Mike Stuff. Yeah, but yeah, like I said, we're going to talk about these Knicks. We're going to talk about these Warriors, and I'm going to try to keep my language to a minimum, my profanity to a minimum, because there's one last antidote. I have 3 great nephews. I have Aiden, I have Noah, and I have Luca. Luca's the baby. Noah's baby Thug. Aiden is Mr. Sonic. So my sister, dear grandmama, was like, yeah, do you want to see Uncle Mike? Yeah. Especially Aiden. Like, yeah, I like Uncle Mike. I like Uncle Mikey. Go figure. So she was like, you know what? Hey, brother, send me the link again so I can show. Matter of fact, she went on one of my links that I sent her because my sister likes me personalizing, sending her the link. So my sister chose the live that I just did this past Friday when I was tearing Knicks and Julius Randle a new asshole. Oh, let me let you know. My oldest great nephew is 4. So Aiden is 4. Noah is 2. And Luca is a couple months shy of 1 year. So needless to say, they saw their Uncle Mikey in a whole new light. So much so, their grandmama had to promptly say, Grandma's phone is not working. I'm sorry, but yeah, your Uncle Mikey's a TV star. So I'm gonna try to keep this in mind when I'm doing my shtick. All right. So with all that being said, oh yeah, damn, kind of too late now. Kind of too late now. Intro. Yeah, this gotta be a record. 15 minutes and 45 seconds into the show, I pressed the intro button. Woe is me. Woe is me. So yeah. I swear. I don't understand. I don't. Yeah, this is gonna be this tangent. StreamYard slander. You can't tell me that the internet is a buzz on Mother's Day that I'm hardwired, which I'm not going to touch the wire because that's what happened last time. I'm hardwired here, and yet I have a faulty connection. StreamYard, you need to get your ish together. I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. I said it 3 times. That shows you how serious I am. So, with all that being said and done, let's get this ish on the road. Huh? Without further ado. Good night. And goodbye. Bang. Yeah. Knicks eliminated. NBA playoffs. Do you see this shirt? Yeah. Listen, the one thing that I have going for me when it comes to this YouTube game, this podcast game, this whatever you want to call it, one thing I have going for me is a streak. Yes, and I take this streak very, 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 very seriously. The streak is all my videos that I have between here, Hidden Gems Football, my 2 appearances on Gimmick Infringement, is this. Ain't nan person ever seen me repeat a shirt, period. Which kind of goes to what my wife had been telling me for years, that I got way too much stuff and I really need to get rid of it. And to keep this streak up, I ain't gonna lie, being the fact that I've given up a lot of vices over the last couple of months, so I got some expendable income, disposable income. Not really disposable, but well, if I would dispose on this, I might as well dispose on that. But I digress. Because I stopped smoking cigarettes. You know how much cigarettes are in New York? I think they just pushed them up to they were close to 20. I think they're about $20 now. I used to smoke 3 packs a week. That's $60 I got in my pocket. I used to love me my Blue Moon. Give me a 6-pack here, 6-pack there, 6-pack everywhere. That's another about $45 in my pocket. I was a lover of Hennessy. Yeah. I was down with the brown. Hennessy Privilege. Hennessy VSOP to be exact. That's not cheap. So, now, I wasn't a heavy drinker, so a bottle lasts me a while, maybe. But still, that's extra money. So I've used that extra money that I would go into that and put it into my t-shirt game. And this t-shirt right here, Jalen Brunson on the cover of Slam magazine. Normally, I ain't gonna lie. Matter of fact, I'm lying. I'm gonna say, I don't have another man on my chest. Pause. But I just realized I have some wrestling t-shirts with somebody's face on it, so that'd be a damn lie. Roman Reigns. But yeah, I give credit for me getting this t-shirt, even though it's about a day too late, or 2 days too late, because it came in the mail yesterday. I'll give credit for this t-shirt idea to none other than Tyler J. McDowell of Gimmick Infringement. Not to divulge our DMs, because what goes on in the DMs, stay in the DMs. But he actually sent me, he sent me a link, like, yo, I think I might cop me one of these. I was like, yeah, I ain't trying to be in the doghouse with the missus. I might have to pass on that. And of course, as soon as I said pass on that, I clicked the link and put it in the cart and put my payment information in. It took forever to get here. I think I ordered this like 2 weeks ago. It got here Saturday. They got eliminated Friday. But it's apropos because if there was going to be any nick that I was going to have on my chest, pause, would be Jalen Brunson. Yeah, mister. Because Jalen Brunson was a man amongst men. There was, matter of fact, I forgot who it was. I don't know if it was J.J. Redick. Matter of fact, this is who it was. ESPN 98.7, ESPN New York, on Saturdays and Sundays. I really value her football gambling / fantasy expertise. And this person I'm talking about is Anita Marks. But she was on this past Saturday, the day after the debacle. And she was like, yeah, the Knicks' problem is they have 2 2s, they have no 1. And coming into the season, I might have said, you know what? I get it. I understand. But I don't like the way I'm choppy right now, so I can imagine how this is coming out. What this season has proven and what the playoffs have proven is that Jalen Brunson, to me, to this team, and tell you the truth, to the NBA at large, should be considered a 1. This man, in an elimination game, game 5, when they had to have it, as I said in the live, and I'll reiterate it now, Jalen Brunson played all 48 minutes. He scored 38 points. He would not be denied. Does he have weaknesses? Yes. Is he a little bit left-hand dominant? Yes. But guess what? Even with that, he will not be denied. And do not let the stature fool you, because on the court, he looks a little pudgy. But that man is in shape. That man has stamina, a lot of stamina. And to me, he's proven himself to be a 1. He should have been on the All-Star team. Dare I say, he should have been in MVP consideration. Not just MVP of the Knicks, MVP of the year. No, of the league. I'm sorry. Because this is not to take away from Joel Embiid's whining ass. This is not to take away from Nikola Jokic and his greatness. The whole meaning of MVP is most valuable player. Not play with the best stats on the best team. Most valuable player. You mean to tell me? Sorry. You mean to tell me that the Knicks, with pretty much the same roster that they had the previous year, that only won 37 games, would have taken a 10-game leap with other players, not named Jalen Brunson, he accounted for a 10-game leap, a 10-game jump. He accounted for Julius Randle having a 25-point, 10 rebound per game average during the regular season. And trust me, I'm going to get to Julius Randle in a very few minutes because I got some stats. I don't got no trusty ass notes, but I got some stats. And I'm going to apologize beforehand because I have this aching feeling. I really have this aching feeling that this video is going to come out choppy as hell. And I have no idea why. Because I'm hardwired. I haven't been moving the cord. There's nothing shaking it. But even while I'm recording this, it's just coming up. It's coming up choppy. So I can imagine. I can imagine how I am going to come out when I upload this to the YouTube. And if that's the case, then please just go to the audio version. The audio version will be nice and magnifique. Because I'm going to get these stats. But yeah, Jalen Brunson was a man amongst men. Even in defeat, you know how much he dropped? Do you know how much he dropped in Game 7? 41 points in 45 minutes. And an efficient 41 points too. 41 points on 14 of 22. That in foul trouble. Julius Randle, and here's the stats I'm going to get to. Number one, Julius Randle during the regular season averaged 25 points per game on 45%. Might as well say 46% shooting from the field, 10 rebounds a game. 10 rebounds a game. During the playoffs, these were his averages. 16.5 points per game. That's 9.5 points less than the regular season. Shooting 37.5% from the field. Once again, almost a 10-point difference, a 10-point dip. And 8.3 rebounds per game. You can't make this up. Our most important game of the season. In the game before that. Let's see. Oh, y'all so lucky. Oh, it just peed off. 4 for 15. You know what? I'm gonna go straight to the source because y'all not gonna mess me up. Knicks, y'all ain't gonna mess me up. Julius Randle. Yeah, game log. These were his shooting numbers. In game 6, 3 for 14, 15 minutes and 35 minutes of action. In game 5, he was 7 for 13, 24 points in the win. Okay. In game 4, which was a loss, 8 for 13, 20 points, but he fouled out. It's going on here. In game 3, 10 points, 4 for 15 from the field. You mean to tell me that Obi Toppin wasn't a better option? The one game we won, game 2, when Julius Randle was stinking it up. You know how we won that game? By Julius Randle keeping Julius Randle ass on the bench. I think it happened in a Cleveland series. Matter of fact, we kept Julius Randle on the bench for the majority of the second and third quarter. No, majority of the fourth quarter. We let Obi Toppin close the game. And this is not good at all. So, you know what I'm going to do? This is going to be something that's very unorthodox, but something's telling me to be able to salvage some of this. This will probably be the best option. So I'm going to split this show into two separate episodes. So right now we have episode number 1, part 1 of whatever I decide to title this. Please check out part 2. Check out part 2, where I'll be continue to talk about the Knicks. I'll probably get more in depth in the Golden State Warriors talk, because I've been going in and out, and I have no idea what the hell's going on. And something's telling me it'll probably be best for me to do it this way instead of subjecting y'all to poor quality for another hour. All right? So check me out on part 2, hopefully when this gets better. And part 2 is going to be, it's going to come out at the same time as part 1. You just got to look at the numbers. Part 1, part 2, part 1, part 2. You know, and get it like that. All right? So until part 2, I'll see y'all later. All right. Freaking SoundCloud, man!